take a guy from 375 pounds down to 315 pounds in less than 4 months. It's pretty cool to see that and just get the response from him. It's been amazing. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the phone call over to my beautiful wife and co-partner in this business, Mr. Bertucci. You there?
That's like one of the great things about what we do. I think myself, we have a call that's kind of filled with a husband and wife team this morning, and we get to be blessed to work with each other every day. And I know most of you guys would be like, oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely crazy. Who would want to work with their husband? You're dealing with them day in and day out anyways. But truly, when you're living life unlimited, you're not stressing and worried over, the smaller things. And I say that lightly because we were a husband and wife that were worried about the smaller things. My name is Trish Bertucci. I'm also out here in San Diego. And I was a hairdresser and a salon owner for over 12 years, and it was always worried about the small things. We were worried about, paying the mortgages, for the house, and paying the rent on the salons, and making the gas and electric bill, and how are we going to pay for the car payments, and just daily struggles. And I couldn't work any more than I already was. I was working about 14, 15 hours a day. I'm just trying to keep the salon going. I actually worked behind a chair. And just dealing with the stress of Mark going through his surgeries and, kind of downsizing and trying to figure out what we were going to do. We have 6 children, and you can only cut back so much when you have so many kids. I actually got really sick due to stress and just, a bunch of different things going on in our life. I actually had a stroke behind the chair. And that's when the doctors looked at me and said, Trish, you can't work anymore. Your body's pretty much shutting down, pancreatitis. And they thought I had lupus. And it was just, lucky me, it was just RA. I also have fibromyalgia. I was having chronic migraines. And this is stuff, guys, that I've been dealing with for over, the last 6 years. I'm just trying to figure out how to just, deal with it and go through life. I didn't like pain medicines, a lot of it because of what I saw my husband go through. And it just didn't work for me. I didn't like the way they made me feel. So I was more about the natural path. And then we actually were introduced to Zija by some of our mentors and friends from another business, and we went out there with a gentleman that I'm going to bring on here in a few moments, and we went out there and kind of saw the bigger picture of what that truly meant, living life unlimited. And like Mark said, he was sitting there, and we started to drink the product, and literally within a day, he looked at us and he was like, Trish, I don't hurt anymore. And I was like, shut up, you're crazy. Like, you don't have to tell me I'm your wife. I'm already in the business. And, and I tell people that because I didn't even believe my own husband. So as you hear these testimonies, sometimes they kind of blow your mind at how one drink, one product can truly save somebody's life, and just from the nutrients in it, get in there and fix and let your body correct itself. So that's what we're going to kind of talk about today. We're going to give you what we have as far as an opportunity to make some money in this business if you'd like to. My husband and I are blessed enough to have the team that we have, and the luxury of driving a free Mercedes-Benz due to the company itself, and do this full time. So if that's something that you guys are interested, absolutely, you're in the right place. If you're just looking at something that maybe you can get out of your element, maybe feel a little bit better, maybe you're sick and tired of waking up every morning and being in pain and maybe crying because you hurt so bad and you just don't have an answer or know what to do, you're definitely on the right call. So we do these calls, like I said, every single Friday. We get on these calls and we share with you guys different testimonies and why Zija. So before I get started and bring on our guest speaker today, I'm going to let you know some awesome meetings that are going to be coming up here in California. So for the Road to Summit, because you guys know Summit Convention is coming in October. We're having a huge product launch going on right now, and it's getting ready to come into California, and I'm super excited about this product because it's going to help so many people so much more than what's already going on, if that's even possible. So write it down, guys. September 19th, 7 p.m., the Hilton Gardens. This is for Livermore, California. It's at 2801 Constitution Drive. Okay, September 19th at 7 p.m. We're going to have the VP Ryan Palmer, Dr. Joshua Plant, I don't even know what he is, like Black Diamond, Triple Elite, Joel McNish is coming out. All of your local leaders are definitely going to be there. We also have for Southern California, September 21st at 10 a.m. It's going to be at the Doubletree Hotel in Ontario. That advertises 222 North Vineyard Drive. Now, both of these events and so many other of your local events are on ZijaEvents.com. You guys can get on there and check that out, but I promise you do not want to miss these events. They're going to be giving out some of the new free products with these cool little Road to Summit stickers. And there's going to be product specials, like you buy 2 cases of the new product, you're going to get 1 free. Convention specials, if you haven't registered yet for convention, which is going to be October 10th through the 12th. It's $249 a person. If you buy one of those at the meeting, then you're going to get a case of free product. You bring in your guest guys, they're going to get some of the free products too. They're going to hear about what the chicory root and the fuchi root are going to now do for, the H. pylori and everything that so many of us are, coming in contact with, and just really, make our product the #1 product out there. So get there, bring your guests there, come and, see what's going on, and like I said, check your local events on ZijaEvents.com. So with that being said, I have now one of my, he's a good friend of mine. He's a mentor, he's a friend. I really, really trust this man with everything in me. He's a great guy. He has a huge heart. And he is also a husband and wife team from Ukiah, California. Rory Wendell, are you on the call with us?
Hey, Trish. Hey, Mark. What's up? Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you so much for getting on the call with us this morning. And I like to give you a hard time all the time, as you know that. But can you just give us a few minutes of a breakdown of who Rory is, a little bit of your background, and just bring us up to date today?
Surely. Thank you again, Trish, for having me on the call. My background is basically law enforcement. My beautiful wife, Carmi, and I met 26 years ago in the Riverside Sheriff's Academy. She was actually my PT instructor. So our background is law enforcement. I'm actually retired from the Sheriff's Department because I broke my back probably about 11 years ago. So I've got screws and pins back there. But besides law enforcement, we've actually been business owners for our entire marriage. We owned a health club in Moreno Valley for 12 years until LA Fitness came to town and wiped us out. During that same time period, though, we opened up another company, a private investigation company, and we still have that. We've had it now for well over 20 years, and we're just excited about Zija now. And I'll be honest with you, Trish, when Zija was introduced to us, we did not want to do this.